What's up, YouTube? It's Austin. That was a weird wave. What's up? It is Saturday, February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. Yay, Valentines! I hope you're having a good Valentine's Day. Whether you are with somebody or not with somebody, it's just a great day to celebrate love. And my friends and I text each other Happy Valentine's Day, and, so love is good. We like love. Okay, it's Saturday, February 14th, and I am 14 weeks on T. 14 weeks on the 14th. So, what's going on? In terms of changes, I don't have too much to report this week. I feel like things are, it's like I feel like I have less and less to report every week, but that's not because changes aren't happening. It's just like, I can just sort of go on with my life. I don't know. Yeah, so not many changes to report. My muscles are pretty much the same. And I actually haven't been back to the gym since the last time I made a video, and that is purely because I got freaked out last time I went. Well, I talked about in my video last week that I had just like some breathing issues when I was at the gym last time, and it really freaked me out, and I haven't been back since, and I should just go and just do it and get going again. But it was just scary to be like, man, my lung capacity has gotten worse. Like, I already knew my back was worse and my shoulders are worse and my posture is worse, but like my lung capacity is now also worse. And so it just really freaked me out. And it got me thinking really hard about top surgery and how I would really like to get it sooner rather than later. But it has always seemed like this pie-in-the-sky thing. Like, oh, maybe someday in the distant future it might be a possibility. And just this last week I've been like, you know what, this needs to happen, like, soon. Just because I'm having a lot of problems with the physicality of wearing a binder. And it's hard to explain to people that aren't trans, who don't experience dysphoria, I guess you could say, because for most people it's like, oh, I'm doing this thing that hurts. Then people will be like, well, don't do that thing anymore. And you're like, okay, but I can't not bind. First of all, for my own peace of mind and my own sanity, and secondly, because I'm presenting as a male, and to not bind just totally messes up the way I see myself and the way other people see me. And like, I'm finally getting to the point where I'm feeling so much better in my body. It just doesn't even feel like an option. So, to not bind, I mean. Anyways, it's hard to explain to people that don't experience dysphoria and and aren't trans, but we try. So anyways, yeah, but I'm feeling a lot better this week than I was last week. I'm sorry last week's video was kind of a downer. I just have been feeling like, man, it's never going to happen, but it needs to happen. So, yeah, so for changes, not so much that I can talk about. I'm getting more hairy, as per usual. I watched a video with a guy on YouTube a couple of days ago, and he was like, yeah, it seems like, you start growing hair more on your legs, and it just, like, slowly creeps up your body as you're on T, and you just, like, get hairier and hairier, and then, like, finally you get facial hair. But it just kind of cracked me up. Which is, I mean, is probably true. So, yeah, not much to say about that. My voice is, maybe a little bit deeper. Pretty much the same. Am I getting an Adam's apple? You can't really see. No. Not really. Oh well, maybe someday. And I've been working on singing with this voice because it's so cracky. I try to sing loudly in the car, and it's fun because now I can sing like guys' parts that I have always like heard myself singing in my head but haven't been able to reach. But now I like can't sing the songs that are sung by women because it just sounds weird. Like I just am like, it just sounds weird. And I don't have my old range anymore. So, anyways, there's that. Okay, one more thing about top surgery. I think I said last week that I had been looking into Dr. Crane in San Francisco and Dr. Garamoni in Florida, and the more I have looked into this, and I've been doing a lot of research in the last few days, the more I think I might actually go eventually with Dr. Medali in Cleveland, Ohio, because I really like the work he does. He's a really good surgeon. He's cheaper than the other two. He just like, he's not one of the like famous, top surgery surgeons. So he has like a normal price range, which is good. And in terms of travel costs, Ohio would be a heck of a lot cheaper than either San Francisco or Florida. So anyways, I did all the calculations on that and figured out that to get surgery with Dr. Medali, I haven't gotten an actual consult with him yet, so it's just like based on his usual range. It would be about $7,500 with his stuff and all the travel costs and everything. So that to me is kind of like, okay, I just need to like wrap my mind around that number. Like, is that possible? The other thing is I've been looking into my insurance because I had this idea that there was no way my insurance was going to pay for top surgery, because I remembered reading through my summary of benefits or statement of benefits or whatever it is, and seeing something that said that they don't cover any gender surgeries. But I read through the whole thing last night, and there's nothing like that in there. So I don't know if I imagined it or if I was on an old plan. And there's also a statement that my insurance company is Medica, that I get through work. And I read a statement that they sent out on the 1st of January 2014, so last year, that said that they cover surgeries that are considered medically necessary. And then they said that to have a surgery considered medically necessary, they use the WPATH standards of care, which is like the normal trans standards of care that pretty much everybody uses, that say like you have to get a letter from your psychiatrist and a letter from your what do you call it? Advising physician or whatever, your regular doctor who's prescribing you your hormones, and you have to like have all the information about like the possibilities of side effects or whatever from surgery. But it's a pretty decent list to like I am in the list. I qualify. So I'm trying to figure out if there is a way that I can get my insurance to cover part or some or even all, maybe, of top surgery. So I'm kind of in the process of that, and I will let you know how that goes. Because that would mean I could like actually get it. Because right now the idea of saving up, $7,500 when my savings account right now is like less than $500. So it just feels so completely impossible. But at the same time, I have a lot of hope. So yeah, that's what's going on in my brain. Lots of top surgery thoughts. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. As I said, it's January. It's February 14th, and it's Valentine's Day, so I am going to go because my girlfriend gets home from work in like a couple hours, and I have some things to do, some things to plan. So, anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well, and there will be a new transgender and Christian video on Wednesday. Hooray! I'm having a lot of fun with that. Yeah, it's a good project, and I'm excited about it. So, all right, talk to you guys later. Have a great Valentine's Day. I love you guys, all you guys in there. Bye.